Hi there. I'm doing a little like Halloween video that I'm going to probably send my nephew. So, and plus my house is such a disaster right now. I was going to wait and do like a house tour thing, but you know what? I don't think that's going to happen for Halloween, so I'm just going to film my Halloween stuff for now. Let's see. That witch's cape right there in the basque is, I collect like vintage Halloween stuff, and some of the stuff is reproductions, which I don't mind if they're reproductions as long as they like still look like the old vintage stuff. But that's actually that's a real like old witch's cape and a mask from, I don't know when it's from, like the 50s maybe. And that sign there is an old vintage like trick or treat Halloween ad that I got. And I put like that bat and that pumpkin because it was like, it's for a store and they write like how much stuff is. You can see my little kitty's butt shadowed in the frame. And excuse my camera work if I'm like all shaky. There's a, I don't know if it's focusing, like a vintage Beastle witch dancer. That's a reproduction. And her legs come down. And some black kitties. There's my die cut that keeps falling down. I had him on the wall on October 3rd, and by October 5th he had fallen down. Then he's been there ever since. Alright, over here I have, wait, back up. That's a vintage skeleton die cut that I got on eBay. Oh, it was like a steal. I got him and like a dirtier brown one for like a really good price. I couldn't believe it. And here's some more Halloween stuff here. That blue mask right here. Wayne and I went like on a tangent last year. We were obsessed with those plastic Halloween masks from like the 60s and 70s and stuff, so we got a whole bunch of those. Some of them are new, made to look old, but some of them are vintage. I don't know really which is which right now without looking at the back, but and a Bethany Lowe little guy there on the box that my friend got me, and another Bethany Lowe that my friend Louise got me. It's like a little Halloween table, and it's a candy box with fringe. Oh, it's really cool, and she tricked me. She got it saying it was for her, and then she gave it to me for my birthday. I was like, you little sneak. Here's an old vintage die cut. A cat. It is, I think, part of something's missing. Part of the die cut is like missing right here, but I got that at Brimfield at an antique fair, and obviously that's really old. This super creepy witch that it's like motion activated, and it goes like wah. And I didn't turn it on because, like, how many times do I walk through this doorway right here? A lot. So I decided just to have her silent, but she's so creepy, and when it's dark her eyes look really spooky. That's just my DVD shelf. I don't think I have any more Halloween stuff there. Just like little skulls and stuff. But those are there year round. Here's another mask. Witch. And a paper lantern. And, alright, let me see if I can do this without showing you my messy room. There's a witch sign there. And this is over my headboard. Some masks again and a die cut. And look at this creepy, like, big plastic Frankenstein. Wayne said we saw these in Salem for $30, and I actually got him at the Christmas tree shop for $3, and it was the same thing. It had like a battery pack, and his eyes light up, but I didn't care. I wasn't gonna light it up or anything. I just wanted him because he's like this really cool mint green. And here is another shelf with a skeleton, a little like that was like a scrapbooking die cut, and I framed it, and that's actually up year round. Oh my god, cameramen have almost like the worst necks in the world because my neck is killing me. I'm not even holding the camera on my shoulder like they do. That right there is a vintage coin bank from like the 40s or 50s that Wayne got me. And you turn the key and the hand comes out, you put a coin there and the hand comes out and steals it. He had one of those when he was a kid, and then I was obsessed with them, so he got me one. And I think he glows in the dark too. I love stuff that glows in the dark. And here's like a creepy moon man with a skeleton head thing. Another mask and a skeleton. And my friend got me this old sign that says Harvesting the Past 1 year for my birthday. And it was like absolutely perfect because it's harvest and like how I'm writing about my past and stuff. It was just perfect. Another die cut and another kitty cat die cut there. And those are reproductions, but they're like the original prints from the, back in the 50s or whatever, and they just like issue them every year. B still does. The sign there, and a pumpkin with a hat, and I think that's all the Halloween. Oh no, wait a minute, there's more over here. We're not done yet. Here's a cast iron witch that I got at Brimfield, and there's a spider web there. And this is some like party stuff. That hat is a vintage party hat from Halloween, and that's a vintage invitation there. And this thing is, we got this at a yard sale. I couldn't believe it. It's an old like fortune-telling cake set. And I don't think like it's all in there, but it had some really cool graphics on there, and it was like 50 cents or something, so we had to get it because these sell on eBay for a lot of money. So that's that. And over here, I've got a, this is a, from the 40s, one of those, they're called honeycomb decorations. If I can zoom in here. And that, I call her Mint Witch. I had to have her because she's this neat color green. And she was like in a group with other stuff that I didn't really want, but I really loved her, and it was going for really reasonable, so I had to have it. There's another one of those Bethany Lowe figurines that I love, the little boy with the black cat. A trick-or-treat sign. My cat's trying to get on my lap because I'm like kneeling down. You want to be in the video? Another mask. And a black posted cat. This one's real. Teddy, say hello to everybody. Say hi, Andrew. Say hi, Andrew. He's like, Mama, what are you doing? Feed me. You should be feeding me. Here's some, oh, look at this messy. Here's a old die cut. An owl. And my friend actually just gave me these. She went to a, sorry, I'm moving around. She went to an antique store and got, see, this is what I go through when I try to film. Teddy. Don't step on it. It's a little witch invitation, and she's like all embossed. It's really cool. She got a pack and we split them. And here's a vintage Halloween treat bag. And here's my, excuse me, sir. He's got to be in the middle of everything I'm doing. He's so funny. Here's a vintage party plate. Halloween. And this super creepy picture of these kids at a Halloween party from the 50s. Oh, it's focusing. And they're like bobbing for apples, or Wayne says bobbing for bolus, because they like put their face in a germ-infested tub of water. That's just a reproduction. It's like a postcard. Has an old napkin. I love that witch. A trick-or-treat bag. I don't think I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff, but now I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to show you the mess on the way down there. I've got some stuff in the hall, but you really can't see it, so I'll go right to the bathroom. Oh, there's Wayne's door to his bedroom with the devil on it, and another mask here. He came home one night. It's not really filming well because it's dark in here, but my dark hallway. He came home and he's like, I think I might want to change that because I have a devil on my door and that's kind of creepy. I was like, really? I thought he was kidding. He's like, no, that's just, I don't know if that's going to work. But it's been there ever since. He's fine with it. Now we're going in the bathroom, which is, I'm not going to film, but here's another mask. And here's some Halloween stuff up here. That's a Martha Stewart. It looks like an old skeleton die cut here. But that was like a template she had online, and I printed him out, and he's an invitation. And I was going to do Halloween cards like that one year because he's got brads in his arms and his legs so they move. And a creepy doll head all the way to the right that's up year round because I like love creepy doll heads. It's like all chipping and everything. This I made from a Martha Stewart template, and it like took forever. I made 3 of them, but they came out really cool. Here's that other, there's the brother of the guy that was in the other room. He's that die cut that's dirtier. And a witch sign, and I'm getting a glare off the mirror. Oh, and this is a, this vintage record from like the 60s or the 70s that they made. I think this one might be like the early 80s edition, but it's so funny. Wayne and I were talking about it, and I said, oh, when I was growing up in the 80s, my stepfather had this awesome record that we used to play on Halloween night, and it had like cats, and then of course we were like making fun of my mother taking a bath, and there was like this one, I think it's called Chinese water torture, about like the sound effect was going like bloop, bloop, and so we were saying that was my mother in her bath dropping her bath salts in. So we had a whole like routine we did with it for the sound effects. There's my blue nail polish. That's a ghost by that guy. I can't think of his name right now. But can you tell I'm ADD? I can't stick to a sentence. But we had this record, and of course, you know, we had a yard sale when we sold the house, and so we got rid of it, and I was like, oh my god, I'd kill to have that record again. And I was talking about it randomly one year with Wayne, and he's like, oh my god, we had the same record, and he's 13 years older than me, so he had it like a decade earlier than I had it, but I guess it's been around for a while. Then we were watching a movie, and it was in it, and so we got talking, and I found out that it was this chilling, thrilling sounds of the haunted house, and it was by Disney, and apparently it's like really, it was a really famous record. And so anyway, I got it on the internet, and now actually they have it right after I got it on the internet. They have it on iTunes where you can download it. This isn't really focusing well, but this is like a ghost, hanging ghost thing, little decoration. Here's my bathroom is set up like as an apothecary thing. Which I'll film when I film my house, but that's just a witch postcard. And here's Kate Jackson in The Rookies, because she was she was dressed as a nurse, so I thought that fit with the old apothecary thing. And oh boy, you can see my reflection. Good lord, I don't think I have any more Halloween stuff in here actually. Here's my little like remedies cabinet with a ghost. But I have I'll show you one more thing. Gotta cover it up again because I'm going across the hall. My cat's following me around. I can't believe you're not feeding me. Here's like this is my studio, and like my craft room, and these are just some cards that I posted in the Dirty Skeleton Guy that I used on my Halloween mini, which I still have to film. But he's there. And just a witch, another one of those, she's askew. And I think that is it for the Halloween. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to send this to my nephew at some point, and maybe even upload it to YouTube, I don't know. As long as it doesn't show my messy house, I'm going to have to look through it again. Oh, and here's a witch that my friend got me. It's like a country. She's like really rustic looking and dirty. So I'll see you soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.